So, because I was talking about, without any distractions, it's easy for me to get distracted because I told you close proximity to my hostile neighbors, right? Like, I gotta see where's a good spot to put him that looks good on this camera and the other camera. So simultaneous recording again. And, okay, let's see, because I don't want to cover up Piggy. And I want him seen on the other cameras as well. I'm just trying to figure out where that spot would be. I guess here. But really, I want him to stand out, so. Nope, that's not good. Look, wasting time. Look, you can't see him. Like, I have to find a good spot. Anyways, I guess the only way you'll understand what I'm talking about for this precise moment is if you watch both of these videos where I'm dangling him by the foot. Anyway, I talked about modeling, right? So modeling as a child, and then that's not the same as modeling work. It's work modeling as an adult, especially doing the nude, fine art nude photography. Two very, very, very different things. And then I didn't even talk about stuff I did in the Marines. In the Marines, I was, by trade, I was a heavy equipment mechanic. That's what I went to MOS school for. But when I got to the field, when I got to my duty station, we had too many mechanics. So really, I was just kind of stuck behind the desk. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep making shorts on this camera, and then I'll just keep that one going. So this one is basically going to be my BTS camera. So that one is going to capture what everything looks like behind the scenes. Which really, it's just going to be drinking water in between the scenes. Oh my god. I need to breathe. Okay, so, look, a big inhale before I start the camera, because it's hard to breathe with this fucking thing on my face. Alright, so I'm going to try and just focus really more on this camera, on this angle, just because this one is the better angle of me. Like, the other camera, I have all the dolls in their positions. So this is why I like it like this, because it's like literally showing and demonstrating to you guys that everything is a set up. It's a setup. They're set up. Look, I have to drape this over here so you don't see my underwear. Anyway, in the Marines, I was in Camp Hansen, right? So Okinawa, that was my first duty station. And I was basically stuck behind the desk because nobody wants to fucking do MIMS. Marine Corps Integrated Maintenance Management Systems, MIMS, which is basically, the professional explanation is that I was a liaison between the sections, basically supply, motor transport, and my own engineer section. So basically, mechanics in my shop would need to put in equipment request orders. So they had to do the paperwork, and I had to teach them how to do the paperwork properly. Because if you fuck it up, you're gonna get the wrong part. And that Mistakes cost money, right? So basically I was stuck behind the desk doing fucking paperwork, and eventually I requested to go to school to actually get proper schooling in that, so that way people would take me seriously, because when I asked my higher ups to send me to operator school, they did not want to send me because we already had plenty of operators. So that's the reason why I left, and requested to transfer to something else, because I didn't want to fucking do paperwork. Now, if you want to fast forward, so at the time, you know, as a young Marine, I just couldn't appreciate what I had in front of me. I really like the behind the scenes multitasking, because you guys really see me working through on the other behind the scenes camera. So yeah, I just want to explain a little bit better, and I don't want to like talk too loud either, so something's got to give, right? Alright, so so really that thing that has to give is my face. So half my face is just going to be cut off. But, I mean, what difference does it make? I just want their cute faces in the shot. Alright, so basically, look, slouching again. And this is the shirt that I want to leave behind. Made for each other. Or made for each other. Alright, because pho is my favorite thing to eat. That's the reason why I'm in this country. So I talked about heavy equipment. So I was a grease monkey by trade. That was my MOS, my assigned MOS, but I never did it because I was basically stuck doing MIMS, Marine Corps Integrated Maintenance Management Systems, MIMS paperwork. I mean, it's a lot of paperwork, but you also have to do stuff on the interface that they use, the system. Really tedious stuff. But that's the reason why I have to have OCD and I have to be a perfectionist. I mean, I think that's just kind of part of, it's a personality trait for, you know, in order for you to be a successful squared away Marine, you have to have all your shit together. But yeah, so I did MIMS for quite some time, under three different gunnies, and then finally when I got fed up with it, so you have to understand, like, I was doing that under 3 different gunnery sergeants, and I just kind of got fed up with it. I told you I didn't appreciate it, because, you know, now when I think about it, that's a really fucking easy fucking job. I mean, besides how you still gotta do your PT and stuff, but sitting behind a desk and, well, actually it was not very comfortable because I started out in a quad con. That was my office with no AC. Yeah, so of course I was sweating my ass off. But very uncomfortable, especially when you've got like your fuck. I don't want to go over time. Oh my god, I need to breathe. Look, how many fucking bottles of water did I go through? This is 350 milliliters. Right. I swear I need to like get up after this video. Look, talking for 10 minutes straight. I mean, just water breaks in between. But after doing the MIM stuff. Then I finally transferred into my second MOS, which is, excuse me, Marine security guard. So they don't call it that anymore. They always keep changing the names of everything. But when you say MSG, everybody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Because those are the security guards that guard the embassies, right? So that was my second MOS. And really, MIMS is a specialized MOS in of itself. Because really, you're supposed to be doing it as middle management and up. So that job really should be done by a corporal or sergeant. So E4, E5 rank. And I was doing it, I guess, since I was like PFC Lance Corporal, right? So by the time I was, I started out doing it as a PFC under somebody else, right? So, but eventually, after enough changeovers, I was basically the one person stuck with it. That was basically my area of responsibility, and I didn't like it. I mean, at the time, I didn't understand that it was a big responsibility, but like I said, you just don't know what you have until after you're out of it, right? Because, like, as a civilian, now I'm just like, damn, that was a sweet gig. Just sitting on your ass in front of the computer, doing paperwork, that's an easy job. It's definitely not like having to do construction or cleaning toilets. I mean, you still have to clean toilets, but, I'm talking about, like, housekeeping. That shit is laborsome. Fuck that shit. And having to inhale all the toxic chemicals? Oh, hell no. I would never do housekeeping. Sorry, I think that's enough. But look, this looks really... See? So it looks better from this angle. So really, I should just only focus on one camera. But of course, I'm an attention whore, so... I mean, I could just start another video and only do this angle. But of course, you already know, nobody clicks on these fucking longer videos.